Thank you all. I'm dizzy, actually, from all the screaming and all the drinking. What time is it here? Oh, my God. We have like an hour left. So dizzy from all my screaming. Let's do this. That was Al Baghdadi. That was very good. Let's watch more. Even more embarrassing stuff. We had Tim Dillon on Joe Rogan's podcast. You gotta love me. You gotta love me. I'm Tim Dillon. Now, okay, let me out. Now, Tim Dillon, you know what I learned about him very early on from a nigger named Drew Michael. Give it up. Any lawyers out there? Drew Michael's like, Tim Dillon, yeah, he's the best guy. You gotta love him. Tim Dillon. And Tim Dillon is okay. I'm gonna, I don't want to, because if you say every guy is pure shit, every guy fucking sucks, then it doesn't hold like. He's fine. I think Tim Dillon right now, my problem with him, Tim Dillon the fat, and he's gay, apparently. I'm gay. I mean, I don't know if I talk about it. Am I yet? He's a little excited right now because he's a gay, fat comic. He's getting a lot of accolades from people, including Joe Rogan. You're going to see those soon. And he could do no wrong to anybody, so he's kind of taking it a little too far. I would say jumping the shark in some cases. But he's excited. He seems like he's a nice excited. Guy. I think he's a nice guy. He's a thoughtful guy. But he's part of the comedy scene. He wants to be famous. He's got that thing. He's got that competitive thing where the only thing that matters is fame. He does care about being liked by everybody. It's going to get in his way. But is he smart? Is he funny? Is he creative? Yes, all those things. But he is in the comedy scene. And when you're in that comedy scene, you're a player. You're a slave to this thing. And he also shits on people's free speech while wanting his own. It does have that hang up where everybody must say only nice things about him. Now, I thought Tim Dillon was a little stronger than this, but he still is one of those guys where he goes, oh, the people in the meme, I read these comments and, I have to not look at them because they drive me. So he's at war with the people, like all the comedians, where it's like they just can't understand this thing where it's like, yeah, not everyone's going to like you. You don't like everyone, right? You understand. And Tim Dillon does a thing where he makes fun of plenty of people. He makes fun of one of his main targets here that he's going to discuss in the show. He makes fun of, what's her name? Big fat woman. Meghan McCain. Meghan McCain. Yeah. Meghan McCain, whose husband loves Red Bar. Remember that moment where Meghan McCain's husband wrote me a personal message congratulating me, thanking me. This happened. John McCain's son-in-law loves me. One of our closest friends. Now, he makes fun of Meghan McCain and does these impressions. And at the same time, has this hang up about people making fun of him. Oh, you know what? People should just shut up with so the comics don't understand, and it would be great. Just have this thing in your mind where you go, oh, yeah, I'm not for everybody. Who cares if people hate me? But not a comic. A comic needs everyone to like them, and it destroys them. They could have 10 million people love and cherish them, throwing gold and riches at their feet, and one guy hates them. That'll bother, and that's what they'll be fixated on in every conversation. So he is troubled still. He's still troubled, and we're going to show you some of his troubled moments coming up right now.
Blunk, and now you're under my control.
Here he is, Tim Dillon on Joe Rogan. Some awkward moments. Now, Joe Rogan hypes up this Tim Dillon, and Tim Dillon does what's called digital skits. Digital skits for Instagram, and we all know that Joe Rogan finds those hilarious, and he's been bragging and bragging and bragging. However, they watch some of these digital skits together, and somehow Joe cannot find it in him to laugh. His fake laughing quickly turns into silence, and they awkwardly watch Tim Dillon's clips, and Tim's happiness turns to scaredness. I don't think that clips should need to be played on a podcast while the maker of the clip is sitting right there. It's not the time. Am I rambling like a madman? Because my mind is completely obliterated blank. Really? Am I doing okay? Does it seem like I still have a handle on things? You're doing fine. Because I don't even know where I am. The things
You're
I've
scaring me.
Oh, the things I've concocted in my own mind are not of this earth. Just kidding. I'm fine. Let's watch a little bit of Tim Dillon. Should we start at 58:30? Jules?
No, the time codes are right there.
Yeah, should we-
55:30 is
Jules
just a
is the
little
time code.
tidbit about Tony.
Oh, so this is a little tidbit about Tony. This is different. Let's hear him at the beginning. I like to introduce people to the beginning. This is the Joe Rogan Experience. We have a lot of fun watching his clips on this show. Okay, let's hear. Excuse me. Let's try it again. Let's hear.
3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the Megyn Kelly fan... No, Megyn McCain. I fucked it up.
Megyn McCain, president of the Megyn McCain fan
Has she
club.
reached out to you at all?
She's blocked me.
No.
She blocked me, and I didn't tag her in the video because I'm not
So
that...
you guys they're automatically talking about the Megyn McCain. She blocked me. Can you believe it? All your friends have blocked me. Can you believe it? All of you guys are not allowed to be made fun of, but you're allowed to have commentary. So when you talk about Megyn McCain and trash her, isn't that just you talking about other people? Don't you have any content of your own? Isn't this insane?
That's the number one thing that people say about
every
us.
insult I get is he has no content. All he does is talk about people that are more successful than him. Megyn McCain is more successful than him. This is what he's on about. Why is him bashing Megyn McCain content, but me bashing Joe Rogan is pathetic? One guy watching another podcast. Isn't this crazy that they try? And this is coming from the people who do what I do to somebody else. I mean, Melton would do the same thing. All he does is watch me. This is all anyone ever does on a show is discuss other people or other things and criticize them.
It's crazy.
You know, and we're going to put out a YouTube clip that's coming up where we show you what it would be like to not, this is like a Crowder experiment. We're going to show you what it's like to not be critical on a podcast. And we're going to see how much fun you have with that.
Yeah.
Every podcast is discussing what a person, place, or a thing. A noun. So he understands that he does that to people and at the same time doesn't want anyone doing it to him. Isn't this something? Let's see.
that guy.
Right.
But I did, I put it out there into the
Right.
world. She's not thrilled.
Anyone who writes "to be fair" in my chat gets fucking killed. No, I'm just kidding. Ryan says, "To be fair, Tim is being sarcastic." Don't tell me that you know the intentions of a man's mind. They tried to do this with me with Chris D'Elia. He's just doing a bit that you don't understand.
Oh, about the shirtless thing.
Everybody, I'm making fun of Chris D'Elia now, right? Because of his shirtless stuff. And they go, he's doing a bit that went way over your head and you don't. No bits go over my head. I see all. Case closed. He's affected by it. I know you've put some stock into him. And, people have the hardest, they really have a hard time with, in my mind, I like Tim Dillon. So when Mike is criticizing him, I must come up with an excuse as to why Mike might be wrong, because then it'll make me wrong. Don't worry about that.
We just did a 5-minute thing on how
I
we
just
liked
told
him.
you I liked him. He's not being sarcastic. He still is. And I'm not saying he's upset. He's doing the same thing. What, am I not being sarcastic? I'm Mikey serious? What about me? You don't know the intentions better than me. Here we are. Tim Dillon, the pig. No, I like
Probably.
him.
I know somebody that knows her pretty well.
Yeah.
And they said that she is not happy with my depiction of her. She did, though. After the first video, she lost a lot of weight.
Seemed like she put it back on.
So they're all trashing her. Oh, she's not happy with me. What a pussy. I mean, that's what they're getting to. They're saying, Megyn McCain, wow, she ain't happy with it. She's, But when I pick on you guys, you all go nuts. Remember, Santino wants to come kill me. So you guys are all the same, but you're doing it to people above you, and then you think they're stupid for being mad. You see what I mean?
And Joe
I
always
think it's
goes into this. I don't know the exact time code on this,
Yeah.
but they do a 30-minute thing where Joe's like, these commenters, they're just unhappy with their real life.
Lou, they're in their mom's basement. They don't have any success. That's why they're unhappy.
She did. And I yo-yo with her. So when she gets thinner, I get thinner so I can do her. And when she plumps up, I plump back up. So that's where we're at, is that I just kind of mirror her.
How uncomfortable.
I always, because, sometimes I'll go back to New York to do shows, and I imagine, like, what if I'm in a restaurant and I see her, and, what would a meeting be like? Because I have no
real ill will. It's just comedy.
It's just comedy.
Yeah.
She's
a big public figure.
She's a big public figure, and she behaves sometimes in a ridiculous way.
She called herself a self-made woman.
I mean,
they get it. She's a big public figure. She behaves in a ridiculous way, so I make fun of it. That should be good. Even. That's what I'm doing to you. You all condemn me as if I'm the devil, as if I'm up to no good.
You heard Red Band.
You heard Red Band.
Of all of our
he
friends.
makes fun of all of our friends. Shouldn't they be like, yeah, but we do the same thing to everybody. Who cares? Who cares if he makes fun of us? So isn't this something? Isn't this something? And you're going to hear more. He actually wants to silence me. He goes, Meghan McCain, I think she should just not talk. She should tone it down at least. What? Okay, then you should tone it down about her, and so on and so on and so on, and then there's nothing. This is crazy.
Things that are insane.
Yes, that's insane.
I mean, this is, she's not self-made. And listen, I love that she loves her dad.
Yeah.
But there's a limit.
Yeah.
To the constant, if you want people to forget that your dad is the reason you have the job, you can't bring him up every 5 minutes.
Well, don't you think she's in a real pickle? Because that show is how she makes a living. So she's on that show.
Right.
And so if you're on that show, it's one of the things you got to talk about.
Absolutely. But I would say if she toned it down a little bit.
Listen.
Tone it down.
You can't tone it down, though. They're all... See, one of the things about those shows...
Why do they need to tone it down? Let her do her. You make fun of her, and everyone's good. So Tim Dillon wants her to tone it down, but she wants you to tone it down, and you were completely offended by that. Imagine if I said to Tim, tone it down. Don't. Why are you making fun of Epstein? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Tone it down. To hear a comic tell someone else they need to tone it down and chill, not say what they should be saying. That's crazy to me. Everyone should be allowed to ramble on and say the worst shit that they can think of. That's what Tim does in a lot of people's eyes. Okay? Same shit.
That shows it's ridiculous. Like, this conversation we're having is very easy. It's you and me.
That's it.
I let you talk. You let me talk.
Right.
We talk. We express ourselves.
Right.
No problem.
Right.
That's a goddamn battle zone.
It's a fight.
That's a vagina battle zone.
And you have a lot of great intellectuals that are battling out all the things. Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg. These are brilliant people who we need to hear from.
Yes.
And they speak in 3-minute clips. But I used to like the show when, like, Rosie O'Donnell would go on and start talking about Tower 7.
It's a show talking about another show. How fucking gay. This is what they're doing. This is Joe Rogan talking about a TV show. They're just making fun of a TV show. But when I make fun of this, it's wow. Let's jump ahead. We're going to hear about Tony Hinchcliffe.
Just a little tidbit about his phone screen that interested me.
This is an inside look at Tony Hinchcliffe. Turns out he's a very dark person. What is this, 5530?
Yes.
Julie Andrews. 5530, my main time code. All right, listen to this, and this is just about Tony.
Find the bodies in his yard, you will be answering for that.
They're going to find home video.
Oh, you can go back if you want the whole Tony
Oh,
part.
yeah, of course. What time?
Like 55. They're just
55. My old football jersey number. Remember that?
You were such a great quarterback.
I was the best QP. What was I on? The Chicago Bears? Mm-hmm. In 1986.
Super Bowl.
I'm a super Bowl. Here we go.
These people.
Clinton flew with Epstein
all the time.
26 times.
Why are you talking about these people? Don't you have any content of your own? You just talk about people, Clinton and Epstein?
And I've been telling people, I haven't flown with my mom 26 times.
I haven't flown with anyone 26 times.
Here we go. Top stuff.
Jamie and I decided we maybe flew together 10 times. And maybe Hinchcliffe and I have done 26 times. Hinchcliffe and I probably flown as many times.
You'll regret that when Tony gets outed for whatever he's doing. I mean, Tony looks like a feudal lord that's disemboweling chambermaids. So whenever they find the bodies in his yard, you will be answering for that.
They're gonna find home video of Tony with Joker costume on.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. He's got a Joker is on his screensaver on his phone.
I love him. I love how
you love him. Then why are you thinking he's so evil? Stop it! This thing it's like rotting away in our headphones. Is now going in and out. Test.
I'm so sorry.
It's a little better now.
Yeah.
I know we keep bringing it up, but in our headphones, it's like stereophonic.
I know. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Let's see. Oh no, Mikey, no. Mikey, no.
He's the nicest guy in the world, but he just has a look that's he looks
a lot of mean in him.
He has a lot of mean.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of mean in him, says Joe Rogan. He's the nicest guy in the world, because you got to say that, right? If you're a comedian. Oh, I love him. But he's also the worst. But he's really nice. But he's got a lot of mean in him. So which is it? Oh, fuckers. I'm really fucking this up. This is what I meant. Okay,
You're at 55, 15-ish probably.
Ooh, here we go.
So like this guy's a CEO of a multinational. I mean,
nope, that's not it.
Fuck, 55, not 53.
Yeah, I know. It's all my fault. Here.
I decided we maybe flew together 10 times.
There we go.
And maybe Hinchcliffe and I have done 26 times. Hinchcliffe and I probably flown as many times.
You'll regret that when Tony gets outed for whatever he's doing. I mean, Tony looks like a feudal lord that's disemboweling chambermaids. So whenever they find the bodies in his yard, you will be answering for that.
They're gonna find home video of Tony with Joker costume on.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. He's got a Joker is on his screensaver on his phone.
That's fucking gay.
I love how he's the nicest guy in the world.
That's really...
But he has the Joker as his phone background.
By the way, your phone background should be literally pick it day one when you get your phone, and that's it. You shouldn't be messing with that. It should just be something beautiful. This is killing me. I don't know what to do. Well, we got to fix it. I mean, stop! Let me see if I could just figure this out. Oh, now it's all... Listen to all this. This is all going bad. All of our stuff is... what could be causing this? Oh, dearie, hear me all clearly. I'm going to fix it. Hold on. Test. Oh my God, that made it work. Test. Oh, look at that. Hey.
Don't touch anything now.
Okay. We need a new mixer. Put that on the list. Now, these things happen to be very expensive. You're going to need to pay up. All right. I'm really sorry about all that stuff. Okay. Sometimes it just happens here. All right. Do a lot of crazy shows. So they're talking about he's got the Joker as his background
on his phone.
That to me is queer. I mean, that's fucking weird.
That shows that
the Joker, I love him so much. What an inspiring character. I'll put him on my back. And it's not even like like the background of my phone is just, I don't even know what to call the stars or something. I don't care what the background of my phone is. I want something basic so I can see the apps. It's not distracting. I pick it day one and I never change it.
I mean, is the Joker not openly mocked?
If you have the Joker on your background, isn't it? It's not even conducive to a background. You know what I mean? For a phone thing. I mean, how are you reading text over a guy's nose? That is really cool. I really think about that. I mean, stuff like this, we hear stuff like this and kind of, you don't really think about it. It goes right over you.
That is very telling about the kind of guy that Tony is, in my opinion.
I would say so. The Joker as his phone background. How gay can you be?
On his screensaver on his phone.
I love him. I love how he's the nicest guy in the world, but he just has that look that's
got a lot of mean in him.
He has a lot of mean.
Yeah.
You see Joe's face, he's got a lot of mean in him. That's not good, especially for the positive Joe Rogan, the Running Hills man with the Marshall. Listen to this.
Yeah.
You see it come out in his comedy sometimes.
Every now and then there's a flat, on Kill Tony, which is so much fun. Sometimes I'll sit next to him and then you'll see like somebody, whether a comic, they might go over by, and you just see a flash go through Tony.
Oh.
Just a flash of anger. And you're like, this could be a real issue.
Wow.
You see the dungeon door cracks open just a little bit and you get to see the dragon back there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You just go, I'm like 3 times the size. I'm terrified of him. Yeah. I'm just absolutely terrified of making any
Joe
kind of...
Rogan's got some real loose lips for 20 million people watching. I would hate to be Joe Rogan's friend. Almost every episode he goes, I got a best friend whose wife caught him, sucking his own cock and eating a man's shit, and she took him for everything. And we're like, you mean Brian Callen? You just outed your friend, like a very personal, every episode. I would fucking hate to be Rogan's friend. 20 million people now know your deepest, darkest secrets.
Enemy.
She's on Dr. Phil.
Who is this?
Dr. Phil founder.
So they're off that. Tony bad. Should we go to 5735?
Yes.
This is it, right?
No, this is the video.
So this is Joe and Tim awkwardly watch Tim's long video. So Joe, he's doing that thing that he did with that, what's that loser?
Kyle Dunnigan.
Oh, yes, it's me, Kyle Dunnigan does face swaps of Caitlyn Jenner. Remember that? And Joe thinks it's funny. He shows it to people like Tulsi Gabbard. He shows it to Bernie Sanders. Have you seen Kyle Dunnigan? He's great. And it's just a clip of a guy going, hey, Kimmy! Oh, yes! He's going to do that same thing about Tim Dillon. What is the time code? 5738. And this is really awkward. They're going to watch their whole thing. Let's see, 5736. Should I try that?
Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
You can't feel. I was like, is that the family? I just looked at that quickly. I'm like, is that the person that adopted her?
Dude, by the way, look at that picture.
Well, this is an LA agent that represents Greta Thunberg and all the crisis kids.
Okay. So they're going to show a YouTube video about Greta Thunberg. And Tim thought that's that girl, the climate change girl.
Yeah.
That, to me, I don't go near topics like that. You see me? It's like, is it really that fun goofing on something that is goofed on by, like, everybody? You know what I mean? Like the Greta thing, Epstein stuff. It's all the same stuff. It's like...
if everybody's already talking about it.
Yeah, it's like, those meme videos that happen every once in a while? You've got about 24 hours with that. Okay, to find it funny, you laugh and you move on. This Greta Thunberg thing, and I'm going to tell you this, I know we got a lot of guys that are into Greta stuff. If this is something that's really tickling you...
to each their own, I guess.
I know.
I guess.
To me, I think it's... and I don't even know anything about it. It's that I could just tell this is not my thing. I don't like this Greta thing. So to still be on this Greta thing, and I see the Facebook feed, I see the people, they really get a kick out of this. It's not your topic. You know what I mean? It's such a, I don't know, I'm not making any sense, but listen to this. He's pretending he's Greta Thunberg's agent, and which is
a funny idea.
Good concept. And now they're going to watch the video awkwardly, and Joe set this up as the funniest video of all time. Well, isn't that funny? If I was watching the funniest video of all time, I'd probably make some noise, like a laugh or a ha. But these guys start realizing maybe this video sucks.
It starts out with a couple friendly laughs.
Friendly, polite laughs. And then they start realizing, wait a minute, this content actually just sucks. Watch.
That's a great look.
Child activists. I do hang around tragedies looking for kids who have it. Greta, baby, you killed it at the fucking UN. You're an animal. Why are you crying, honey? Oh, okay, no. Are there cameras on you? Keep crying. Throw yourself on the floor. Throw yourself on the floor right now. Malala left me for a competitor, and you haven't heard her fucking name in 2 years.
Who's Malala?
She's a girl that got shot.
Okay, and Tim's like, please stop talking. Anytime somebody's watching their sketch, shut up. You don't want them talking over it.
I think no matter how funny your video is, forcing
watching it with somebody should not be done.
Together is like the most unnatural.
This would be like if I was on Joe Rogan, he's like, let's watch a clip from Red Bar. I'd say, no. Let's watch a clip from you. So to watch your own stuff like this with somebody is really cringe, especially when the content's like, okay, this might have been funny if it happened day one after the Greta thing. Let's move on from it. And they're going to realize that this isn't funny. Watch this.
David Hogg won't take a fucking meeting. I've sent 30 pairs of sneakers to his dorm. Jesus Christ. Tell Malala she's got to come out as non-binary if she wants heat now. That's the way it is. Nobody gives a shit about landmines anymore. It's old climate. Climate is sexy. Climate and guns. Clean water.
Okay. So now they're watching, and the polite laughs are going to end right about here, right? And then they're going to start cutting back to Joe and Tim silently watching this very long piece. Very awkwardly. There's a lot of nice subtleties in this. So keep your eyes glued at the men's eyes, okay? Our men.
That hasn't been hot since the fucking late 90s. Do people even fucking drink water? Wake the fuck up. I got the Covington kids and Nathan Phillips on a reconciliation tour opening for Lizzo. Who is it, Emma Gonzalez? Don't put her through. She's fucked me for the last time. I had her booked at Davos. She got sick. You get sick? At Davos? We got a new version of the Paul brothers from Syria. They're fucking hilarious. They do pranks. One of them's missing an arm, and they have fun with that. It's great. We got a kid with a cleft lip, but he's cute. I want Hogg at Madison Square Garden. People are turning in their guns and crying to him. They're handing their guns over to him, and they're crying. Yeah, this is just Jason again. I'm calling for David. Yeah, just let him know that I called. We actually sent some stuff in the mail over if he could take a look at it. Just a few sneakers and...
Oh!
Okay,
sure. You don't want someone's face doing that while watching your
Pretty
skit.
funny, huh, Joe? Or putting you to sleep and you don't even know what he's saying. Pretty fucking funny, huh? Those are the eyes of a laughing man. Look at that face.
Oof,
that face shows it all.
I can feel the burning hot cheeks.
I gotta say this. I don't actually like intentional comedy. I don't. I like comedy when it pops up, when it needs to pop up.
Before we started watching this, is it's like a funny idea for there to be an agent for these kids, but maybe you just say it when it comes to your mind and you don't need to make a skit
I don't like
it.
intentional comedy. I think it should be organic. I think we're abusing comedy by, scripting it out and planning it and editing it. I think comedy is one of those things. A laugh is such an organic human mystery that we should appreciate it as that. And if there's nothing funny to be said, then don't say it and wait for something to spark. And I think all comedy should be off the cuff. I don't think it should be planned. You'll get yourself caught in situations like this. I think we're growing out of it.
And
I think
this is also way too long. Like
way
they
too
could
long.
have paused this after the first 25
I
seconds.
think we're growing out of it as human beings. We grow out of things. We evolve past things. And I think pre-planned scripted comedy is one of those things that we're starting to realize this isn't it. This is not how you do comedy. It needs to naturally happen. And
if it's going to happen like this, it better be really fucking good, I think, is your point.
Exactly. Yeah. It needs to be something like, wow, I came up with this concept that is so good that it needs to be recorded and shared and shown, toured around. We need to take this idea on tour because it's so funny. So let's hear some more.
Yeah.
Watch.
We got a kid right now. Oh. He has no lips. He is fucking hilarious.
Look at
and he does a whole bit about the refugee crisis. You have no idea how hard this kid is going to hit when he hits. Do you understand? No limbs. We walk him out, we put him in a seat, and he just fucking goes, man. He just goes.
So they're watching this, and they've run out of their fake laughing, and now it just keeps cutting back to them. They're like, just watching this clip.
And they're both eyes glued to the screen because they can't bear to look at each other.
They can't bear to look at each other. So this is the good part. They realize this is awkward because Joe knows that for Tim, he needs to get some laughs here, but Joe doesn't have any laughs to give. And Tim knows that this is getting awkward. So they're both kind of starting to well up with tears, and they're doing that thing where they won't look at each other. That's a good point because they can't bear it. And then when it ends, in Tim's head. Tim is in his head right now, and he's going, okay, I got to come up with something as soon as this ends, because this is going terrible. As soon as this ends, say something quick to bounce us out of this. Otherwise, I'll be standing there like a jackass when it ends on a non-laugh. So let's watch. This is the real silence here.
You should go back like 5 more seconds, because Joe's face during this part is my favorite part.
Okay, so watch this. Here we go.
Just look at his eyes.
He got a kid. Right now, he has no limbs. He is fucking hilarious, and he does a whole bit about the refugee crisis.
No,
you have no idea how hard this kid is going to hit when he hits.
Oh.
Do you understand? No limbs. We walk him out, we put him in a seat, and he just fucking goes, man. He just goes. These kids will own you one day. I will make sure of it.
See, this should be rolling laughs.
I got a 3-year-old from Iceland named Gunnar. He loves economics. He's talking about debt peonage. I got him at the World Bank in 3 weeks. Fuck you.
So, I mean, eventually YouTube's going to go, we're not participating in this.
So you see, he knew I got to come in hot and quick. You see, you didn't even know it ended.
No.
So Tim knew. He goes, so eventually YouTube is probably going to stop. And what kind of a sentence is that? You know that's nonsense, because listen to how, so the clip ends. And it would have just been silence if that clip ended. If Tim didn't jump in. See, Tim's smart.
He was ready. He knew.
Tim goes, this is very awkward. I must say something immediately. But he didn't know kind of what to say. So listen to what he says.
Fuck you.
So, I mean, eventually YouTube's going to go, we're not participating in this.
Are you worried about that?
I think I am a little bit.
Nice subject change. And by the way, why would YouTube, the associates at Google are going to see this and go, we've had enough. This is too edgy for us. What?
I doubt it.
Eventually, YouTube is not going to, and he's been saying this, he's under the impression that he's going to be kicked off YouTube for simple skits. Are you out of your mind? Have you heard Negro? Listen to this.
Debt peonage. I got him at the World Bank in 3 weeks. Fuck you.
So, I mean, eventually YouTube's going to go, we're not participating in this.
Are you worried about that?
I think I am a little bit, because
Gavin McInnes is still on YouTube.
Bad eyes. You see those shit eyes of Tim? Now, we've been watching Tim. Let's look at his eyes again.
3 weeks. Fuck you.
So, I mean, eventually YouTube's going to go, we're not participating in this.
Ooh. You don't look so confident. See the eye? It's all there. It's all there in the sparkle. Look, it's in the shine. He's lost something here. And then they're going to bring up my 7.6 friend?
I'm looking at a solid 7.6.
A man that I know, Gavin. Let's hear this.
Are you worried about that?
I think I am a little bit, because
Gavin McInnes is still on YouTube.
I know. That's true. That's who I want to be.
That's your canary in the coal mine.
Yeah, that's
Stefan Molyneux.
Take a breath, guys. That was a tough one.
They're so glad to get past.
You got out of it. Now everybody else. This is this is my plague. This is my curse. I watch this stuff. This is all I see. Most people go, they're great. They're rolling. They're having the best time. They're not having a good time.
I feel like Joe does this weird persona whenever he is...
I'm sorry. Go on.
Drink water. Whenever he has a comedian on that he like kind of knows of, but doesn't know that well.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of hype around them because they're on Joe Rogan now. He does this like weird, happy-go-lucky... Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, he tries to have this casual conversation with them as if they've been friends for years. But you haven't been friends for years, so it's awkward. It's weird. You're trying.
I always can tell when he's got that personality on.
All right. Was that it for that part?
Pretty much.
Cool. They're cool. I'm cool. You're cool. Joe's cool. Tim's cool. We love them all. Very cool. I love that show. There's always an awkward moment. All right. It's Mike in the morning. You're listening to Red Bar. What is